All right, little tournament fishing this month actually. But the short version is, if I catch 5 fish in the next month, I'll win a couple bucks. That's a really short version. Red drum, speckled trout, and sheepshead. So I'm gonna get started this afternoon, trying to knock out a couple of those bigger red drum. Pre-fished the other day, just out of curiosity to see if I had a clue what I was doing inshore still. I had a little motivation at least. I had a nice day, I got motivated, so start with that. So usually this time of year, there's a lot of activity on the bank. I hope this isn't gonna be the tail of the rest of the late summer into fall. And it still seems like we got a lot of rainwater. I went down to the ocean this morning. That didn't look too good. Real dirty water there. So I said, all right, let's go see what the bay looks like. And yeah, it's definitely fresh water down here. I think I'm gonna sheepshead fish. Real fresh. I mean, it is clear at least. Let's not lose all hope. And look at all these guys, the mud crabs. They're pinching me. Let's see. Didn't mark much on the docks, which isn't a good sign. Usually I can mark a nice school of those sheepshead if they're on the docks, but so far I did not see them. But I am seeing life out here in kind of the old. Let's see who's down here. Sometimes there's a lot of drum here too. Get those storms, push a lot of fish out. And then what happens is there's kind of like a trickle back. Man. I'm real tempted. No, not yet. Those guys taste pretty good. They're grunt family. I don't know how big those pigfish get. One was probably like 12 inches is my guess. These areas do tend to have a lot. Oh, lost them. Tend to get a lot of oyster toads though, so it's like can be frustrating. Smaller sheepshead. I hate seeing that. When you see their tails are all jacked up. I'm hearing a lot of different things about that lately, because see how that tail's all jacked up? Things seem hungry. Big school of these smaller sheepshead, I think, right there. You can easily find pockets of small structures too. Perfect for a kayak. Oh, oh, it's gonna be like that today out here. Okay. Heck yeah. Nice one. Whoa. Yeah, that's a good one right there, man. Gonna get you out of here real quick. I want to take a quick measurement. Okay, 21 incher. Big one too, man. It's like disky. There's a lot of doom and gloom if you go on Facebook, which I don't recommend you do for much in life, but about sheepshead. I've said it probably once or twice, I'm a little optimistic on those fish. I think there's just so much structure that they're gonna have a hard time being targeted on, especially in moving tides, and really, it's definitely work to target those fish. Glad to see that for the first time today. All right, let's move spots. Lots of small sea bass here. Hey, there's one for the table. These 14s are these are the best ones to eat, honestly, in my opinion. 13 and a half, 12 to the fork. Those are the ones right there. Like 2 years old. Not old fish. These ones are incredibly abundant too. They're pretty much everywhere. All right, got 2 for dinner. That's honestly all I need, at least eating wise. Let's move on from this spot. Used a 1/4 ounce sweeper here. That fish was in 17 feet, so you know what? That tells me there's some oxygen in that deeper water after this storm still. Again, or rather, yeah, I think that usually it depletes and then comes back. But, yeah. There's a lot of them in this spot here, so, okay. It's just a little raised bottom, and they all hold a couple fish. All right, I'm not expecting much here, but I'll give it a try. No bait, no like scattered stuff. It's crazy. I went to the chest bait, it looked beautiful, real clear. Here, it's a different animal. I think these are all bluefish. I'm not seeing any mackerel. Figure 8 them right at the boat. Couple bluefish for dinner. These days, not as picky as I used to be. As in, I'm gonna keep a few of these guys for dinner, because yeah, I just haven't been fishing as much, man. So these days, I won't really turn my nose at bluefish as much as I used to, especially those smaller ones. Especially the bluefish are being kind of fickle. You never know. That's right. One's gonna give me a hard time for keeping bluefish, right? Let me guess, somebody will. Yellow-eyed demon. Okay. Also can use them for bait. I don't know how much bait I'm gonna need like that, but something else might pop up in the mix with the blues here. Bluefish. All right, let's leave these guys alone. Seeing different types of bait now. Seeing looks like needlefish, grain bait, and mullet getting beat up now. Hopefully there's a few fish here somewhere. Oh yeah, that must have been a flounder. Oh, it could have been a lizardfish too, right? Oh, pulled him. Got that one. Trying to use my pedals here to back myself out so I don't scare whatever else is there. It looks like there's a few fish there. So we'll just ease off of them a little bit. It's a nice sized fish, whatever this is. Is it? Oh, it's a red. Okay, that makes some sense. Oh, wow, look at that pretty color. Throwing my little shrimp there. Esky shrimp. I got a tournament I could fish. Stuff like got reds, trout. No reds over 30 inches. I don't know, that might be kind of a fun video to try to do. I think that starts in September. It might have already started and I screwed it up by not having this fish yet entered in there. All right, I guess I gotta test it out, right? Only tested it deeper, so tough tugger, go get him. Flounder. I think that's a flounder. Nice one at that. Trying out a new lure prototype. North Carolina's flounder season's closed. That's a very nice fish right there. Don't bother measuring, none of that. But let's call this the tough tugger. That's my nickname for it. I don't know if that's gonna stick, but happy already. At least I'm getting flounder on it. Big fish. All right, let's leave these guys alone. Catch a flounder or two and move, man. You go on Facebook and stuff, and like all the fish, you know, with a piece of bait or like, I'm not trying to say you can't bait fish, but like, I don't know. See, I feel like I committed a crime just now. I threw a lure for the first time in 2 months, hooked 2 flounder after a red drum, and I feel like I committed a crime. All right, just got ourselves on the water. So we gotta get 3 red drum out of this next month. But I want to get as close to 30 inches as possible so I get the maximum fish score, right? So I'm going to be focused on vertical jigging, bore. In terms of YouTube audience consumption, there's some people who think it's cool, but yeah, for the most part, it's not a top order and it's not live bait, so it's kind of boring. If I start seeing lightning, anything like that, I know I can bail pretty quickly here. So I haven't done this in a while. I feel very out of touch, actually. Yeah, starting with a 1 ounce jig head. All right, I gotta concentrate. Haven't done this in a while, so probably pretty rusty. Good drift. 0.7. Yeah, that's not too bad. Get my shark. It's gonna be that easy for me. Let's follow. Oh, I think that's a shark. Oh, right, that's a nice start, man. Nice start. Nice. That's what we needed. That's a good start. That's what I'm looking for. That's a 26.5 inch red drum. Good start. You know, I got that lens dirty. Well, I would like to enter the Toadfish Wrangler for 2025. Thank you. There's one. I think I prefer them surfacing a little bit more off my bow, not right under my kayak. So when it happens, it doesn't happen like it always does. Okay. All right, that's gonna be my over 30. Nice. It's a male spawning. Hopefully it goes right down. It's a pretty hard plunge, so. Okay, cool. I'd like to get the drum out of the way as quickly as possible so I can move on to the speckled trout, which I know I'm gonna struggle at. The sheepshead might require a couple days to get a really nice one. A lot of life here, actually, on this drift, more. Oh, got me. I'm surprised I'm not catching them. means the water's junk, because usually some of these areas, they're stacked with flounder this time of year. I was really just nervous. I didn't want to deal with the 10-to-1 ratio, but honestly, it's because the water is just garbage. The reds can really handle some of that real nasty stuff, but the flounder, I don't really catch flounder really nasty. Feels like a more typical size drum. I think this one's going to be a little too big. Pinch tail, he's 30 and a half. Somebody's gonna want me to pinch the tail on him, I know it. Too close. You know, I think the rules state tail should be pinched. So one hand's got the phone, but bottom line is somebody wants to see a pinched tail, should be able to have that. And here comes that wind with that change of weather right now. It's a lot of like little, 1 foot relief that sometimes has fish, sometimes doesn't. Much easier to pick apart in really nice weather. If you want to catch a lot of fish, saltwater fishing, kayak is not the way. Yeah, that was a long drift and it was just dead. Except for this toadfish. Yeah. Only thing is, there's cold front, I've got some north wind coming. It's probably gonna make the fall run start, so probability of me finding like the slots and over slots, just over slots, is gonna go down dramatically as the bigger fish start showing up. So that's that. All right, it's Friday, September something. I gotta try to catch that 22-inch sheepshead. Oh, we chunking. I don't got, whoa, where did it come from? Was that a wasp or a bee? I think it was just a bee. Just landed on my hand out of nowhere, got me. Got me tickled. All right, so cut up this dead blue crab. I don't use the live blue crabs too often. Sometimes I do, but try to use dead ones because, got a lot of people that get a little tickled that I use live blue crabs for bait. Especially, I release some of these fish, I eat some of these fish. The whole catch and release thing is, it's kind of ethically questionable these days, and I get it. I do get it. Honestly, I'd eat a lot more fish if I wasn't kind of scared of what's in them sometimes. Old PFAS drum does kind of scare me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez. Who is it? It's big. Oh no, I feel him. Oh no. I feel him on something there. Ooh. That's a red probably. Sheepshead, heck yeah. Yeah, that's a big one too. That's what I need. Today was not a bust. Boom. All right. Heck yeah. That's the sheep I needed right there. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating 23. Okay. 23 incher. I mean, that's a good fish. Let's get it out of there. Tangled up in this board. I'll deal with that in a minute here. I think to keep a sheepshead to eat it, they do it to the fork, but most other states I think do it to the tip. So I don't know. But anyway, I got a nice tangle in this board here. Another nice one right there. This fish is under 23, so let's get it out of here. Yeah, I don't know about eating black drum here. There's reasons. Black drum. So with this one, it didn't do anything. It's all right now. Pretty nice size one actually for inshore. One way to lose a tournament, right? You got all the sheepshead a couple days ago. Now it's just straight black drum. So tell me more black drum here too. Sheepshead, better. This guy's probably about 20 inches, maybe tops. It's not a bad one though. He's definitely not bad, but he's not there. He's not the one. He's definitely not the one. This is the one we might want here. Jeez. Sheepshead is a really good one. I'm starting to believe he might be a red drum. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Be in it to win it. Might not be a 23, but he's still 22 at least. Yeah, buddy. 24. 24. Just upgraded to a 24-inch sheepshead. That's better than a 23. Thank you, sheepshead. That fish could be 20 years old. It's a gnarly looking scar. Spun me around. I think it's the same 23 from the other day. I think so. What's up with the lumps on these fish though, man? There's some, like this one's also got that couple of those lumps. I think this is the same fish. It looks like it's built the same one. Same way. Not the same one. 22. Still a really big fish. All right, sheepshead done. Let's head home. See what else we can find for the day. Tomorrow, rather. Well, I definitely have fish up top. These birds working here. Check it out. The ribbon fish are surface feeding. I get distracted by shiny objects quite often. It's a very lively fishing thing to do. Yes. Really shallow. Please don't be a flounder. Sea trout. Little guy. Okay. This was chasing that bait. Gotta do better than that though. But up. It's good to see them fired up at least. Speck. On the small side still. Okay. Gotta do like a 20-incher. That's kind of what I'm gonna gun for here. Gives me an idea. It's 2 fish so far, both on the small side though. Flounder. I got you. It's a nice one, actually. Yeah, we can't keep those in North Carolina. Not in that tournament either. Flounder, you're omitted. great trout. Fish. It's probably like 17, 18. Should we measure that one? Yeah, 17. All right, see ya. Ooh. Good class of these 16-inch fish here. Nothing else really. Gotta find. There's got to be a pack of like some 20s. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm on fish constantly, but they're all 16. Spotted sea trout. All right. Bluefish. Some of these freaking things are big, huh? Yikes. Is that a bluefish? It's a big blue. Oh, drums. Many drums. It's a school of drums. Cool. I thought that was a big bluefish. All right, that's a good one. That's what we need. Don't do it, don't do it. Okay, good. 27-ish, 26 and a half. It's not the best, but hey. I need some 30s, but let me just get a couple of these 26 and a halves just in case. Thanks. I don't see this ever where I live. I'm gonna skip the measurement on that one. Definitely a lot of bluefish in the mix here, so we want to avoid those things. Pull off. He's on there. I got reds darting all around my kayak, man. That's really cool. That's the one I need there. That one might be over 30 inches, unfortunately. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Nice. Heck yeah. That's what we needed. 28. This look like bluefish there. Can be tough to tell between the two. Oh, I dropped him, dang. I think I side hooked this one a little bit. No, I didn't. I got a little bit of that line under his gill plate, though. That's what I did. Tough tugger. Tugged them in. I don't know. Maybe that's a stupid name and you hate it, but so far so good on my end. All right. Yeah, we could do better than that. 25 and a half. Pretty fish. He's got two good fish out of that. 20 and a half's good. Oh, I got him again. There. I think this whole school is just doing a donut around these schools of shrimp. All right, I'm gonna keep one for dinner. So that's a perfect size for me. He's like 24. That's kind of what I want. Just one. Haven't eaten a red in months and months and months. Yeah, just over 24, so you're coming with me for dinner. Lost him. Might have been a bluefish or something else too. Look at that shrimp jumping for its life. Oh, it jumped backwards. Some of the coolest things I've ever seen though when they get like this. Shake off. And you know what the problem is too? There's a little bit of wind starting. So you get that wind, it's hard. Oh, there's one. You can vertically jig them too. 6 feet of water. I mean, when they're fired up, 6 feet, yeah. It's not that guy. Nah, 26 and a half. Oh yeah, we need that one. It's the size. I'm hoping it's gonna stay on. Stay on. With the whiptail on, that's a more subtle profile. This one's probably over 30 inches though, unfortunately. Remora, wow. That's really cool. Oh, oh, oh. Owner, using one of those owner hooks. These things are lean hooks. Yeah, this fish is probably like 33, 34. Been wrong before though. Leave it to fishermen to grossly estimate the size of their fish. 31. Too big for what I'm doing. That's it. South, wind switch south. Southeast, maybe. I think we're done. Try to see if we can bump into some more on the way home. I think these fish just went crazy and then they moved off. That was cool. They did that feed for slack, I think. Probably not consistent for that, but that was cool. All right, let's see what else we could do. All right, this morning I got started off doing the vertical jigging thing. 20 inches of rain showed up on my end, so I haven't fished in about 4 or 5 days. I don't expect the fishing to be very good, but got a few trout this morning. 17 inches is the largest I measured. I had probably, I'm guessing that fish I whiffed at the net was probably 19, 20. Ooh, jigging. Yikes. Somebody chomped him. Male trout grunting away. Put that one back. That's a keeper. I think I'd rather release him for a minute. Alright, I'm catching a lot of like 16 to 18 inch trout again. That one I missed was definitely the biggest of the batch. Oh well. He was in a heavy current too. Anyway, I got a photo of a 17, so try to get that 20. Should have done better. I'm seeing some birds working now, so I'm gonna take a look, see what that's like. Hopefully there's some reds or trout here on the flats too. What on earth is this? Bluefish? Red. Gotta see him. Could be a stingray though. It's definitely a red, I think. I feel like there's a red drum. Red, full red. Nice. Whew. I haven't caught really too many big reds here, so especially jigging, so that's a nice fish. Nice one right there, man. All right. It's a 40-inch class red right there. Yeah. Whew. Thanks, man. It's always great when it's not a shark, because you sometimes think it might be one. The water's 77, but that was a longer fight because it's pretty much a lighter setup. I've only caught like one drum over 35 inches here before this one. That fish was probably 40-ish, 40 inches. Not 40 pounds, probably 40 inches. It was lean too, but a lot of times you hook that stuff, man. I call it negative conditioning. I'm conditioning everything that I hook that's nice is going to be a stingray or a shark. It's nice when it's a drum. There's a lot of big stuff blowing up, so it could be a cobia, Jack Crevalle, or could have been a shark. So big red's fun. I'm jigging with these today. The 4.5-inch Elias shads. That one's on a 3/4 ounce buck jig head. Tide's ripping today. We had 20 inches of rain. That fish could have been misplaced from who knows where. Iowa Certate did nicely. We did. Big croaker. Pretty cool. Ooh, got some fish on me here. Another one. Oh gosh. This one's angrier. Oh boy, this is awesome. I know vertical jigging is corny to a lot of people watching because it's not, you know, everyone says, fish live bait, bro, what are you doing jigging? I know, but jigging's kind of cool too. Leans more into the simplicity of the kayak. Maybe that's what I saw blowing up I saw some really big blow-ups earlier out there in the channel. I assume maybe they were sharks or jacks, but I think it could be big reds. These things are gonna wear me out. This Iowa Certate's nice. So is this fancy Jigging World rod. I don't know how many more of these things could be here. Okay, once you're on this side, it's easier for me. Nice. All right. Vertical jigging. you catch everything jigging. You can. I guess these fish just showed up with this moon tide. And there they are. Going after trout, which were in these depths earlier. But I guess they're not here today. Pretty cool either way. Shallow, deep, they don't got no rules, man. But I'll tell you what, I do catch more large drum jigging than I do casting lures shallow, for sure. I do catch slots jigging, plenty of them, but large drum definitely seem to always be more likely for me to catch jigging. Squatig. Flounder. No? Yeah. That tide turned. It's gonna rip. It is going to rip with all this rainwater. I don't know where those specks go. I think they go deeper, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna try to catch a speckled trout. All of my bigger speckled trout, which isn't very many, I don't really target them too often. They're really more in the colder months. I've never caught a big trout in September. 2s and 23s at, so let's see. Last minute Elias. Here I am. Looking for that spotted sea trout. Okay, decent one. Not a giant, but you know what? I need a couple fish for dinner, so guess what? It's a start and something I'm going to keep, especially since I hooked him pretty hard. So. Need a 22-incher to get like in some money. That's 19. Okay. That gives me an idea. 19-incher. I'm going to keep this one. I know I want to fish for dinner. And let's try to catch the fish I'm the worst at. Small trout. Topwater pinfish, cool. I guess not. Fish. Right? I know it's a trout. Oh, 19, I'm guessing. They're over there somewhere now. It's a nice fish. Please don't be a bluefish. This should be a trout. It's a redfish, isn't it? That's a trout. Ooh, I got you barely hooked there, pal. Got him. I think that's the one I need. The hook popped off in the net here. Sorry, pal. I'm trying. Alright, pal. It's down to the wire. 0.25 inches. I feel like I deserve to lose by that, actually. I really do. All the sloppiness I did so far, not pinching tails, not registering time. So 0.25 is very, very, very fitting. I'm glad I tried for the trout. Just not much of a trout guy. Nothing too impressive in the size department, but it's got another trout. I think it's another trout. Definitely overdue for some bluefish. Whoa. Red? Is that a red? Yeah. Got my reds I need already. Well, it's been a few days and the tournament results have been posted. You want to talk embarrassing. I took second place in the kayak division by 0.25 inches, knocking me out of contention for first place. I didn't pinch any tails and I entered the tournament a week late because I'm pretty incompetent. And then on top of that, the first place kayak angler ended up getting third place for, you know, the open division with all the boats. So I'm guessing that was another $250 or $500 worth of stuff. So, you know, I kicked myself out of probably somewhere around $500 worth of winnings is my guess, maybe less. I did have the biggest sheepshead, which got me an Engel soft cooler, and we'll see what the second place kayak prize ends up being. So use that as your, I guess, as your lesson. Pinch your tails, man, and fish when the tournament's running. Sometimes. I ended up fishing about 15 days, so either way, I had a good time. I do like those formats of like 3-4 fish, so it is nice on that end. But man, some really dumb things. I should have had that in the bag, at least to get the kayak division in my hands, you know, and then subsequently third place. Silly me. So, all right, check the video's description links, everything used. All those paddle tails are for sale, and appreciate everyone for watching. I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.